In the last 4 videos, I was explaining the archdiocesan vision of one church, encountering Jesus, equipping disciples, and living mercy. In conjunction with this vision, you'll also hear spoken of the big goal for every parish in our archdiocese to become a missionary community by 2026. So to be missional means to go out and make disciples. And this is very similar to what we say at the end of each Mass. Go forth, the Mass is ended. Go forth, you were sent to bring Jesus to others and to bring others back to Him. And this is the evangelization that I've spoken of before. Pope Paul VI said, evangelizing is in fact the grace and vocation proper to the Church, her deepest identity. She exists in order to evangelize. And so that means that our parishes, your parish, exists in part for those that aren't her members. That we are to go forth as members of the Church to invite others to join as well. And so the big goal really is about dreaming what our parishes could be. And that's a really good thing for us to dream about the direction and where God can lead us into the future. To give an example from Pope Francis, he said, I dream of a missionary impulse capable of transforming everything, so that the Church's customs, the ways of doing things, the times and schedules, language and structures can be suitably channeled for the evangelization of today's world, rather than for her self-preservation. You know, as we look at the different details of the pastoral planning process, we want the different structural changes to reflect this missional impulse. And in the past, we've too often looked back in on ourselves, insisting that things need to remain the way that they've always been, a kind of self-preservation. But as circumstances now make structural changes necessary, we need to evaluate our decisions for the future based upon how will they help us to be missional. And so, I invite you to dream. I invite you to consider this yourself. What could our family of parishes look like for the future? What amazing things could the Lord do through us? It's certainly something that we're going to want to return to, but for now, I just want to ask you to bring that to your own prayer and to keep in our minds as we begin to go through the details of this journey of faith pastoral planning in the coming videos.